Right, good afternoon, friends. It's Miss Shriver coming to you from my YouTube channel. We have been reading the story called Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl, and we are on our last chapter. Say whoa. So now we are going to read chapter 9, Loose Feet. After the church, everybody went to the reception. The reception is a big giant room where you sit at tables, and you listen to loud music, and you eat food and cake. And then wait till you hear this. The bridesmaid's table was the longest table in the whole entire place. I ran right up to the end of that huge thing, and guess what? There was a teensy card with my name printed on it. Here, I'm sitting here, I hollered to Mother. Just then I saw Aunt Flo. She was coming over with Bo. Uh-oh, I said, very nervous. Then I quick hid behind my mother's skirt. But Aunt Flo didn't even look mad. She bended down next to me in her beautiful wedding gown, and she held my hand real nice. Junie B, honey, I didn't see what happened in the church, but Bo said you tried to take her basket. Is that true? I shook my head very fast. No, Aunt Flo, I didn't try to take her whole entire basket, I promise. I just wanted 2 teensy petals, and that's all. I said. I held up 2 fingers. Just this many, Aunt Flo. Just 2, because Bo got all the rest of the petals, and so 2 would be fair to her, I think. And Aunt Flo looked at Bo. Bo, honey, did you hear that? Junie B only wanted 2 little flower petals. Bo looked shy at me. Then all of a sudden, she reached into her basket and she gave me 2 petals. I smiled real big. Hey, that is a nice gesture of you, Bo, I said. After that, Bo smiled back at me, and Aunt Flo put us in our chairs. Bo asked me how old I am. I sat up straight and tall. I'm almost 6, I said very proudly. Bo did a sad sigh. Pooh, she said. I'm only 5. I'm always the littlest. Always, always, always. I patted her arm, very understanding. Don't worry, little Bo. Someday you will be a grown-up lady just like me, I said. Bo did a teeny frown. You're not an all grown-up lady, she said. Yes, I am. I'm so a grown-up lady, Bo, I said back. Just ask my mother if you don't believe me, because I acted grown-up for the entire wedding almost. Just then, I quick put my napkin in my lap. See this, Bo? See how I'm putting this napkin in my lap? If I was a baby, I would tuck it in my collar, but grown-up ladies put their napkins in their lap. I sat up even taller. And see how straight and tall I'm sitting? This is how grown-up ladies sit, I said. We never slouch or slump. After that, I sat very still, and I didn't move a muscle. Now look at me, Bo, I said out of the corner of my mouth. See how still I'm sitting? I'm not even squirming on account of grown-up ladies do not get ants in their pants, that's why. I folded my hands very polite. Now I'm folding my hands very polite, and I'm waiting for my food. Bo kept on looking at me. The end, I said. After that, I kept sitting there a real long time. That's how come Bo got tired of looking at me and she started playing with her spoon. She clicked it on her water glass. Also, she clicked it on her plate and her knife and her head. Grown-up ladies do not click their spoons, I said. Bo shrugged her shoulders at me. After that, she made a puppet out of her napkin, and she made it bite my nose. Hey, I said, very surprised. Then I quick did a frown. Grown-up ladies do not play with their napkins, I said. After that, I did a big sigh. 'Cause my food was taking 1,000,000 years, that's why. Finally, my legs started to get stiffish and tightish. Also, I got an ant in my pant, and my foot went to sleep. This is how come I had to hop down from my chair, and I stamped my foot on the floor. Sometimes ladies have to stamp their sleeping feet, I explained to Bo. It is perfectly acceptable to do this. After that, I shook my foot all around, but it still did not wake up. I looked at Bo. Okay, here's the thing. Sometimes ladies have to skip around the table to get their blood pumping, I said. Really? Said Bo. Yes, I said. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. After that, I started to skip around the table. Only too bad for me, because my new shoes hurt my heels a real lot. Plus, also my fancy pantyhose dropped all the way down to my knees. I walked back to my seat, very limping. I looked at Bo again. Sometimes ladies have to go under the table and adjust themselves, I said. Bo looked curious at me. They do? She asked. Of course they do, I said. That's how come they make the tablecloth so long. After that, I ducked under the tablecloth and I quick took off my shoes. Plus, also I took off my pantyhose. Ah, better, I said. Then I climbed back onto my chair again and I wiggled my piggy toes all around in the air. What a relief, I said. Loose feet. All of a sudden, my eyes got big and wide, and I did a little gasp. Because that reminded me of what Mother and Daddy told me. Bo! Hey, Bo! I said, real thrilled. Loose feet, get it? I have loose feet. Huh? What? Said Bo. And so that's how come I told her all about my boyfriend named Ricardo, and how he wanted to chase other people, and how Mother and Daddy said I should have loose feet. Get it, Bo? Get it? I asked. Mother and Daddy were right. Loose feet are more fun than grown-up feet. After that, I quick got out my knees, and I clicked my water glass with my spoon. Also, I clicked my plate and my fork and my head. Sometimes it's fun to be little. Right, Bo? Right? Right? I said. Me and Bo clicked spoons. Right, she said real giggly. After that, I made a puppet out of my napkin, and I made it bite Bo's nose. And then I did something else. And that's not even the best part. Because after lunch, me and Bo skipped around the whole entire room in bare feet, and we threw flower petals on people's heads, and no one even got mad. Because when you're little, you can get away with those kind of shenanigans. It was the funnest time I ever had. And guess what else? After the reception, me and Bo hugged each other goodbye, and she said she'll call me sometime. And I said I'll write her a letter. Only first I have to learn how to spell more words, I said. Bo shrugged her shoulders. That's okay. First I have to learn to read, she said. After that, both of our daddies picked us up and they carried us out the parking lot. Hey, look how high up I am, Bo, I hollered at her. I'm as tall as a grown-up lady almost. Only grown-up ladies don't get carried. And so too bad for them. Right, Bo? Right? Right, hollered Bo. After that, we waved goodbye at each other. First I waved my hand, then I waved my whole entire arm. Plus also I waved all 10 of my pinky toes. I laughed really happy. See, Daddy, see? I've got loose feet, just like you said. Then Daddy laughed too, and we sang the Pretty Bride song all the way to the car. The end. And friends, that concludes Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. I hope you enjoyed our chapter book. I'll be posting more stories soon.